Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm probably just going to call it Pathfinder from here on out. We are here with a Sylvan Sorceress. I'm just giving you a rundown of the character. I did the character creation off screen because I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to see all of that. I got us some dexterity and intelligence because I actually plan to dual class. I did look through the classes and I have a rough idea of what I want to do. I haven't looked through every last one, but I do know that I want to go kind of stealthy mage kind of character here. We have persuasion and stuff like that kind of set up already, and we're going to end up, whenever we level up and stuff like that, kind of going into kind of a rogue mage hybrid here. Sylvan Sorcerer is one that starts with a companion. We chose Monitor Lizard because who doesn't want a giant freaking lizard? And it kind of seems like something that would fit the portrait that we chose. It was between this and one other portrait, and I decided to go with this one because it was my favorite. So yeah, that's what we're going with. Designed the entire character around that. As far as spells go, we've got simple weapon proficiency. We can use crossbows and stuff like that. So I got point blank shot. We're going to be mostly ranged. We're going to be using other characters as tanking. We get basic spells for just, these are our cantrips down here. It doesn't show our chosen spells, sadly, but I chose basically a fanning flames effect and sleep, and just so I have some utility and some damage. We have pretty low initiative, just 2 bonus from dexterity, and we got a little bit of defense bonus, and we're going to be going mostly for ranged attacks. I don't plan on being on the front lines, and I just kind of set it up like this. If you guys are curious, you can pause it right here and see what all I've done. Only thing you can't see on this screen is going to see the spells that I chose, so yeah. And since we're a sorcerer, we can use forecasts of the spells regardless of whether we memorize them or not. I may end up going mage sorcerer instead of rogue sorcerer, but we shall see. Complete. So we're going to go in, and hopefully this will be the best. I've turned off voice acting. Even though it's decent voice acting, it gets in the way. Just as a heads up, this is my, well, technically 3rd attempt at recording. The first one was a test recording. Second one was we got about 3 hours in, I ran into a bug that I just couldn't proceed past, so hopefully we won't encounter it on this 3rd time. They are working on patches, so hey, whenever you see this, it might have already been patched. Definitely look at the reviews, decide whether it's been patched yet or not. Discussion is another place to do that as well, but anyway. Where are they? This is taking forever. They didn't even say what this was for. Just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk? If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori sword lords run on the premier school of the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Breviary. Take that tone with them and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly. I don't like that guy already. I think he's chaotic evil. You purple toad, just trust your trap, and if you can't, I'll help you. The one on the right is the one that's talking, by the way, if you're curious. And he says, hush, quiet, they're coming! The one on the left is who they're talking to, the one on the right is who's talking, which is a little bit backwards to me. I would rather have it the other way around, person talking on the left, because I read left to right, so it'd be like person talking what they're saying to who they're saying it to. But it feels backwards to me. Greetings, everyone, I'm Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Mayor Yosef Salamis of Restov. Welcome to my mansion. And he doesn't actually have a proper portrait there. The mayor, the middle-aged man with bushy sideburns and a monocle, wears a beaming smile. We thank you for the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, that's unavoidable. We need only the best for this task. We're level 1. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Rostov needs. We're level 1. Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now to the point, south of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice it to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the stolen lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder. Okay. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway on the stolen lands. Their chief, they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the stolen lands as their legal ruler. Any question? It's clear as day. I'm going to go ahead and skip most of that. Basically, it's just arguing between characters. It's a question about who's going to get it. It's whoever's the leader of the team. The team has to vote on it, basically. The second thing was it's basically just arguing about how divvy up the prizes. Excellent. Your adventure for tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another, and you can go ahead straight to your guest rooms and get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared some supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck. Thank you again with all my heart for replying to this call. The flare of your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth towards your feet and go and return in triumph. Great. But yeah, we got a little bit more dialogue here. My name's Lindsay, I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure, so shall we teach this stag lord lesson? I'm Melania, pleased to meet you. Likewise, actually, I also wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartukio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. Doesn't matter, I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero, someone who will be praised in poems and songs. Do I look like a real hero? I look like a frickin' villain. But anyway, this is a person I'll write my book out here. I'm no hero, just a mercenary. It's only riches, or maybe you want glory too. Don't you want your feats to be remembered and glorified for centuries? Just listen. You know that the trouble with most heroes' biographies is they're written years later. Yeah, pretty much. And she wants to come along with us and write our story. It's Elden. I'll accomplish feats, you'll write them down. Groovy. And we're gonna turn you into a sorcerer too, young Lindsay. Haha. But now we actually can get into our inventory. I can show off various stuff. Oh, we got a bunch of scrolls here. Ear-piercing scream, one enemy within range. No, we're not going to use that. Mage armor, no. Magic missile we might use. So let's go ahead and rearrange our stuff. You can see there's an encumbrance bar. Yeah. Whenever that gets up to the very far end. Oh, whoa. Oh, yeah, I turned off. We're currently at no penalty, but we still get some penalties from it. If we get up into the yellow and stuff like that, we get fatigue. But it keeps you from loading up on a bunch of stuff, and I'm not... I find it slows the game down. That's pretty much the only thing that this really kind of irks me for. So we're going to stick with that for now. And close that, and we've got a crossbow, dagger, and a ever-burning torch. But we're going to stick with the crossbow. And we've also got our lizard. As far as spells go, click on our character, you can actually see them here. We've got Burning Hands, which is a 15-foot cone of fire. And you have Sleep, and we have then our cantrips, which, a few useful things there, which we can use. They're level 0, so we can just keep casting them forever and ever, and it's nice to have these, and I believe that Lindsay character is going to have them as well, just spoiling a little bit there. And we also have different abilities that we can do as far as like how we fight, fighting defensively and charge, which I think most characters have. We're absolutely... Oh, one enemy creature within 0 feet. Yeah. You must have a clear path towards the opponent. Groovy. And you actually have to wait for that to build up. It's kind of crap. And then our belt, so... We've got our friend. We effectively have 2 party members starting out. That's one reason why I went with the lizard. So, yeah, he's pretty tanky. You can get a boar, a dog. I think you can get some kind of cat. And you can get a centipede, which we'll run into plenty of centipedes. Hi, Lindsay. How you doing? What's going on? Mansion's under attack. We need help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. And we have screams from the hallway, and she runs off. And then somebody... the timing on this is a little bit weird. Yeah, he just kind of appears, and she doesn't notice him, or he doesn't try to stop her. You're not going anywhere. No, yeah, we are. We could totally destroy you. Pauses before battle, and here comes our lizard biting him in the crotch, and down he goes. Yeah, you just have... I think he has, like, 1 life or something like that. It's absolutely terrible. Now, as far as picking stuff up, things are worth a different amount of money. I'm only going to pick up the body armor. I'm not going to be picking up a lot of stuff. Yes, I want to hoard stuff, but it thankfully, it tells us how much it's worth. Yeah. So we don't have to worry about that. That's at least one good aspect of it. It requires a little bit more inventory management than I want, but we're okay about that. That's worth 19. And, of course, we're going to pick up the gold and the random stuff. Gold does not weigh anything. And then we have corpses. Great. So a few people died. It's okay. We should be fine. And I almost got light armor proficiency, which meant we could have actually grabbed some of the stuff off these guys. But right now, we got nothing. We are in our default class armor. So I want to just grab what I can. And yes, the lizard can grab stuff for your inventory. So we're going to go ahead and grab books. And I don't know if you guys want me to, but I'm going to go ahead and just linger on these for a little bit so you can read them if you want. That way, you can just, like, pause the video if you actually want to read the background, the lore, and stuff like that. I'm not going to read these out loud, and I'm not going to go seeking all of them, but I will grab them, and I will sell them because they're worth money. As far as our weight, we're not too bad on the weight. 38 pounds right now. I just don't want to go over the medium weight, otherwise we start getting fatigue, which is irritating as hell. I don't mind fatigue systems, and I don't mind encumbrance systems. I don't like it when they're overlapped. And yeah, this is the only game I've played where they... Well, I'm trying to think. There might have been other ones I played, but this is the only one that sticks in memory that has a overlapped encumbrance and I'll show you charge. I don't think... Yeah, it's got a 3-second charge up on him. Yomp. And he can charge up and just smack him. Yeah, you're just in time, a bit longer, and I'd have been, ugh, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? It would not have been a terrible loss. Okay, so you're going to join us. In dialogue, we got Tartukio's present, which I'm not going to put on, because I'm not an idiot. That is... I'll show you what it is. We'll equip it eventually, but not right now. This is basically an item that boosts defense. We don't need it for here, and it introduces a dialogue option that I don't care to actually have to deal with. So inventory wise, he's got a crossbow. I'm gonna steal his potions because I don't care about him. He is chaotic evil. Spoiler, he's gonna be a bad guy. So we're gonna go there and there. I forget which skills you have. You have spell of cure moderate wounds and cure light wounds. So you got scrolls. It's not bad. She's got light armor. She's gonna be our crossbow bearer. And we're eventually going to get stuff for bows, I think. I'm not positive on that, but that's what we're kind of looking at right now. And before we get to the end, I will be taking his light crossbow off because he can just die for all I care. I don't like him. He can rot. Next, let's go ahead and grab that. We're going to go ahead and collect all copper ring. We're looking good. Just keep on moving forward. We should have some enemies in here. Yes, we do. Let's go for the assassin bowman first. And there, we let loose the bolts first, and we took down that bowman. The three of you can go after him. You can go after that assassin. And advanced combat, basically, we actually can use skills, and this game is pretty good about kind of endorsing the use of skills. Ow! How did you get a sneak attack on her? Ouch. Oh, him. Oh, screw him. I don't care if he dies. That's not nice. We're gonna grab all the healing potions we can. Those I will take. Not gonna take the armors or the daggers, even though the daggers are only 1 pound. They start adding up after a while. So yeah, we're gonna take these because they're basically 4 gold a pound. That's how I am measuring how much I'm gonna be taking. This one's 1 gold a pound, but it's 25 gold, so I might actually end up using that. So, yippee-ki-yay. Just get moving along, little doggies. So we got a few places we can go here. I'm gonna go just explore, loot, steal everything, and I kind of wish we could take, like, other things of armor as well. Empty notebook, of course, we're gonna take, because, well, it's cheap. And you got gold as well. Groovy. Let's see. This one, 0.05 pound for 5 gold. Generally, treasure items are just really good gold for weight value. It's weird. And there is a door there. I'm going to go ahead and loot all this stuff. See, that's a treasure item, 0.05 pounds. We can even equip it if we want to. And I can show you guys. We can actually put the rings on. Let's go to you. See, you can actually just put junk rings on. That's a carryover from the Baldur's Gate days. There were a lot of junk rings in that you could put on, and it looks like, yes, this is going to be a room we want to investigate. Do we have... Yes, we have a treasure chest. Let's loot it. We've got hide armor, which it's armor we can equip. Heavy mace. Actually, no, we don't want the heavy mace. This will show you we can drop stuff. Yay. That one's an arcane spell failure. Whereas that one's 10% arcane failure. I think I'm gonna go with the hide armor medium. No, we're gonna stick with that. Can you actually equip it? No, of course not. So, no, we'll keep it because we might have a medium armor character come up. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I don't remember whether we have a medium armor character coming up, and we do have plenty of weight left to work with. So, let's see. We got fish. That is going to be half a pound for 20 gold. I might or might not actually worry about recipes, although they can probably help. Oh, there's another cooking almanac. Let's go ahead and info that. There's the top part of it, and just hopefully you guys enjoy those. And then we scroll down, and hey, look, it's more. It's a pate in its most basic version. Yeah, So I could, and I think those... No, we can't actually do that with that. I'm trying to think. You do get recipe books. I'm not remembering where or when. So, yay. Okay, moving along. Gonna have some enemies fighting a barbarian here. Ah, the end is... It's the end for you rats. Okay, groovy. Go ahead and you... Go after the assassin. You... 3... Go after that assassin, and she's gonna go after the last one. Okay, so she already took one down. Oh, and we just completely exploded another. And down he goes. Groovy, how you doing? Oh, wow. Attack of opportunity as he falls down. I just love how they get eviscerated there. Okay, the barbarian's face is distorted with rage. She grinds her teeth, and sweat drips from her forehead. Noticing Tartukio, she swings her sword, but stops just in time. Oh, it's you. Stay out from under my feet, or I'll strike you down. Takes a deep breath, then barks out, good for Gorum. Swings her... Oh, blood for Gorum. Swings her bloody sword and then runs. And that red glow that she has is rage. And they're going on about what heroes should be, which I don't really agree with either of you. They shouldn't be bloodthirsty freaks, and they shouldn't be going off on, like, weird tangents either. So let's see. We've got healing potions out the wazoo now, at least. So I'm going to go ahead and just load those up real quick. Someone's going to get pissed about me playing with potions. Deal with it. And we've got some extra daggers. I don't know why I keep accidentally picking those up, but we do. And that just says the gate is locked. I'm not even going to bother clicking on it. Oh, and we got a giant hall here. What's up, you guys? How you doing? Haha, hi. Oh, there's a lot of you. Oh, geez. There they are, the assassins! This is your last chance. Drop your weapons and we'll spare your lives! Yada, 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 yada. What in hell's name is that? It's a frost giant, dude. That's a cone of ice. And now you guys are very, very dead. So enjoy it while you can. Yippee-ki-yay. So, yum. We killed that. Let's go ahead and keep moving. We did so well there. We just kind of let people die. As far as items, nothing too amazing. We'll just take your potion. Close. I think I know why I picked up those daggers, because I accidentally hit collect all instead of close. We'll take your potions. Are those worth any money? No. That's really not worth any money. Same for that spear. So we just leave them with the stuff that we don't want. It's really kind of sucks. And no, we can't just climb over the rubble. Passage is blocked! This is the tutorial area, if you guys were wondering. And do we pass... Okay, sometimes with an object requires a skill check. So we're going to have a skill check for dexterity. We should have gotten over. Oh, we got some enemies over there. Did we actually succeed at that? Dexterity check succeeded. So, oh, the mantis... The monitor lizard has the highest dexterity out of all of us, I think. We can actually check that. Dexterity 17. So if there's a dexterity check, the monitor lizard is going to generally be taking it. So, all of you against him. Monitor lizard on the assassin. Bonk. Oh, right in the nuts. Oh, and he passes out. Okay, so you guys all get to kill him. Groovy. How is our monitor lizard doing on life, by the way? 11 out of 11. So he's still good. He is not hurting in the least. Okay. Loot your bodies. Of course, take those. Do we want the normal bow? Yes, we want the short bow. But we don't want any of the padded armor or anything like that. Oh! Get rid of the padded armor. We have to actually swap over to one of our normal characters to get rid of this. So let's go with... Are we at encumbrance yet? No, we're not. But we're still going to get rid of those. Because that's just way too much weight for way too little return. There will be selling stuff later, but not right now. All of you, step through the door. Okay. Open that door. Yay, we're doing okay. We've got an armory here. We're going to loot it, because it's got a bunch of things worth some money. So, Masterwork Light Mace. We're going to take the Composite Longbow. We're going to take that armor, although it's not worth as much. And that one is... I can't see it because of the tooltip. Thank you. Yeah, we'll take it. And we'll even take you, because that's going to be the key that we need. And I think you're not supposed to actually take this stuff. We're not going to take the tower shield because it's not worth anything to us. How are we looking on weight? We're at medium because these things weigh a metric freaking ton. Yeah, So we are going to start building up fatigue. As you can see, 13.3 hours to fatigued, which I find irritating. I don't like the linked fatigue to... Yes, I know, encumbrance. But I don't like fatigue linked to encumbrance, because it makes you have to do way too much inventory management, and I'm already bad about doing a lot of inventory management. Oh, familiar faces. The pale elf looks eerie in the semi-darkness like a ghost given flesh. Hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There are a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them. And just how did you all end up dead while you didn't seem to have a scratch? Okay, I'll answer, but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will have to wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? Alright, I'm undead. These traps are deadly to living, but they're harmless to me. What do you mean undead? Really, like zombies or skeletons? As I said, further explanations will have to wait until later, and all you need to know right now is that we're on the same side and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it. Yay! So we'll encounter some traps just down this hallway. It's okay. Come on, open the gate. We're not too heavily encumbered here, I don't think. I am going to go ahead and get rid of that, though. Can we drop that in there? There we go. We're light. We're not encumbered anymore. No penalties. Yay! And we'll go ahead and get rid of the daggers while we're here. I don't need the daggers. They provide 1 gold for 1 pound. They are not worth it. Whereas these are, because they're just so much gold per pound that... they are definitely worth it. And we can actually equip those on other characters as well. So, yippee-ki-yay. And no, equipping stuff on characters does not help reduce the party weight for some godforsaken reason. Let's see. Yeah, we're looking good. And I don't think you actually get a penalty for using a ranged item in melee combat. I could be wrong, though. So, yeah. But we'll have to see on that in the future. Right now, we're going to keep going forward. So... yay! There's the first trap, and I do need to rearrange party arrangement. So you go to 3. We'll go ahead and move you down there, and we'll move the monitor lizard up, and we'll move her up. And you're going to be our back guard, because you're going to be the one who gets attacked if we get ambushed. Yay! Because we don't like you. And I forget whether she's... what alignment she is. Neutral evil. Okay. And yes, alignment does play a role in this game, unfortunately. Yippee-ki-yay, we get experience for disarming those. That's one reason why I'm actually disarming them rather than doing the whole, okay, we'll just walk through them. Because they actually partially intend you, if you don't have a character that can go through that, to have her walk on them and just disarm them by blowing them up in her face. But hey, I'd rather have the 9 experience. So hey, 9 experience for each disarmed trap? Sure, I'll take it. It's not a lot, but it's enough that it slowly moves us along that line. I want to get up to 2,000 as soon as possible so I can get level, whatchamacallit, chainmail, we might use that. And a fouchard. We don't need a fouchard. But, no. None of those are worth their weight in gold, so we'll just keep moving along. So, what do you have on you? Yeah, I shouldn't be leaving quite as much stuff, but at the same time, it doesn't... yeah, I know, I have scrolls already, thank you. But, oh, hi, yeah, how are you doing? I shouldn't be, like, worrying about it quite so much. Okay, I'm telling you, Jamadi's cache is in here somewhere. Oh, this is the puzzle room. Yay, someone's coming. We'll go after you first. You guys fight... oh, bye. Well, he didn't survive that one. Holy crap. Do you guys have potions? Yes, you do. I will gladly take the potions. And we don't need the club or the armor. I'm going to actually grab 1 dagger. I'm going to put it on little Miss Happy over here. You get a dagger now. And a torch. Because, hey, spare torch bearer is not a bad thing. And since they're generally backline fighters, I don't really have to worry about it using up their slot for a long time. But we have 2 rooms here. I'm going to go ahead and have Athel go into the top one, and you go down to the bottom one. And as far as this, that's like a hotkey thing I don't plan on ever freaking using. So, we'll go ahead and run in here. We do have some chests. Let's see if there's anything good in there. We'll collect all, because that's just trinkets, and that's more trinkets to collect. And gold, for some reason, I really haven't had much of a use for gold. So we're going to go ahead and lower that. That's going to raise those up. And I think this We'll lower those two, and then we hit... I can't remember which of these we hit. Not you. Not you. We've got to get them all down to get the bottom room kind of set up. Okay, that's not the one we need. So I'm thinking... That... No, not you. No, no, stop running back there. Let's go ahead and select all of you so you just don't have to do your thing there. And then... I think it's that one. And then that one? I don't know which one we need to actually do. There's supposedly already a video of how to do this somewhere. So I'm going to do it off screen. So I will be right back with the treasure once I've brute forced this into where I want it. Okay, we are back. By raising all the swords up, you open up this room. By lowering all the swords, you open up that room. So we do just want to kind of have someone wander here and loot both places. So I'm just going to go ahead and have them both go separate. And we've got treasure chests galore. Yeah, this is worthwhile. So coming in here and taking stuff is absolutely a positive. So we have some silver chains, we have some wooden mugs, we have some old maps. Basically, it's all just... not necessarily junk loot, but hey, it'll sell for good money, so we'll collect what we can, and pressing tab shows off where everything is. Let's go ahead and grab you. We've got a carved figurine, a bright bauble. Don't know why that says... it looks like a trash bag to me. I have a feeling that's a placeholder image that just kind of got left in on some of these things. So that's everything up there. We do have some stuff down here as well. No, I don't want you to actually bother walking down here. Collect all there. You got a wand and a ring. Definitely going to take that. And we've got one last bauble to deal with. So let's see. 17. Why does that say 17.1 pounds right there? Items 15. Oh, 10 gold. I don't know why that says... Oh, it's the weight of the table. The table weighs 17 pounds. I don't know why that's important. At least I'm guessing that's what it means. That's a light-ass table, though, especially considering its size. If that thing's 17 pounds, I must weigh, like, 40. Lord. Actually, no, probably 30-something, considering that's probably mahogany. And weighs 100 and something pounds. Hi, how you guys doing? All of you attack that. You and you attack him. Yeah, you get to intercept. You get to be our interceptors. And you get to take out the other assassin, and we're just going to keep going after the bowman here. Oh, we got 1 damage in on him. Wonderful. Are you actually attacking our lizard? There. Oh, wow. You guys did not succeed at actually killing the other assassin before we killed the bow one. There you go. Good job. So now we can loot bodies. You can't actually loot until the battle's over, so it's kind of the same as... No, I don't care about that. Stop. It popped up the info thing, and it was like, I don't give a rat's ass. Thank you. Really don't. And your bow is worth something to us. Party suffers from medium encumbrance. Are we really? We are just barely over that line. Seriously? What can we get rid of to actually get us back under that line? That is 6 armor class. That's 4. That's light armor, though. Do we just get rid of this? We're gonna have another party member soon, so I won't. Backspace. Move. We need to interact with Harim. Okay, Harim. A dwarf is lying on the ground, staring at the dark sky. He doesn't seem to have any severe wounds, but his trembling whisper is weak, as though he were at death's door. Gracious, Grotus. I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. Won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion. You barely got a scratch. So we got 18 experience from that, which it doesn't really give us that much experience for fighting things, but it is what it is. End dialogue. Yay! And yes, we do plan to go through the entire tutorial today. It's going to be a little bit close to like 30 minutes, give or take. So it's going to be a little bit of a longer episode than I intend for the entire series, but it is what it is. And that wand of magic missiles. I don't know if that recharges every day, or if that's just your total uses, period, on that. But either way, it's there. And you are just staying on your crossbow. I don't give a rat's ass about him. But oh, we're still at medium encumbrance? Seriously? You're gonna stay with your normal gear here. Cure light wounds. We're going to take that stuff off of them. Just the characters we don't actually get to keep. There is no guaranteed one. We guaranteed get to keep her, usually. At least, I think so. I'm not sure if that's going to be like a constant thing, but she is chaotic good. She's our Minsk. Minsk from Minsk and Boo. But this guy, her, and another character we get are kind of up in the air based on our choices. So, it's important to remember. Silver medallion. Yeah, I don't think I need anything on her, so I am going to go ahead and just throw this. So we go down to light. Wait. Yeah, formations, I get it. We should probably worry about formations a little bit. But at the same time, not super worried about it. And we're going to have the Monitor Lizard in the middle because it's harder to track his life. So I kind of want him not easily flanked. We're doing an inverse triangle here because we are the caster. So let's just keep on moving through. Kestin Gares. Did we actually, map-wise, did we already grab... There should be one... I don't know if that's treasure there. Did we grab that one right there? I think we did. That would be that. Yeah, we grabbed it. Okay. I just don't want to forget all the treasures. How you doing? Stoutman's unshaven face is covered with scars. I'll go immediately. May Abadar keep you safe. Groovy. Yeah, he just has a bunch of dialogue about, hey, maybe we should do this, that. Douse ourselves in buckets of water and cover our noses, rush through. Basically, we have to rush through a burning room to get to where we need to go. So these are book quest things. It's a good thing we hadn't wasted any time after entering the building and taking just a few steps forward. The wall behind us slanted and crashed down. What a terrible crackling sound. Now we have a choice of the hot air burned our lugs and our eyes watered from the smoke, but Alania led us stubbornly through the flames, while Tartukio did nothing useful at all. Yep, so basically we got through there, and then Jamandi was waiting for us. So you are going to be with us. Let's go ahead and save the guards if we can. Yay, we succeeded the check. Ensuring the guards were rescued, we were relatively safe, we move on through. And no matter what you choose, it causes a different dialogue. Because guess what? Someone doesn't like you. So yeah, let's go help them out. By leaving the area, we have a whole bunch of things we can take stuff from. Not really interested in any of this. As you can see, we just dropped stuff everywhere. And then you have treasure pile. Yeah, just random treasure piles below that. 310 pounds for all of it, apparently. Not gonna take any of it. Leave. Because it's not worth the carrying weight. And the fatigue. I do like that if you're at lightweight, you don't get fatigued, but it seems like whenever you're fully equipped, you're just going to have so much weight that you're going to get fatigued, period. Reinforcements are already on the way. Say your prayers, scum. I want her sword. So she's taking down a frost giant. We've got to fight these guys. So, okay, Rift Channeler, you guys are going to go after him. You're our melee character. You're already fatigued, sadly. So, yeah. We have 2 basic parties here. And it's 4 melee characters and 3 range. So, yeah. So we're going to split up just a little bit. We're already in combat. You guys keep in on the Rift Channeler. And these guys are going to take out this group right here. Go ahead and smash you around. Yeah, focus in on the Rift Channelers. We want to take those little defenses down. Okay, so take that one down. Oh, those 3 are gone. We're going to go after the assassin leader here. You 3 are going to go continue after the Rift Channeler. I'm going to move you forward, though. Just get you up into, like, a... Oh, wow. She just scared all of them away. Okay, so all of you go after that. Oh, did you really just... Okay. Oh, barrier channeling failed. So all of you go after the Rift Channeler now. You're casting something. Assassin leader, come on, stop being afraid. Move forward. Thank you. I don't know why the lizard was just freaking out there. Oh, there's someone wandering around. In your faces, jerks. Okay, Amiri. I'm not sure which... Oh, Amiri's the barbarian. Yeah, we just kind of charged up here and help, and we do have a lot of stuff we can loot here. So let's do that first. Okay, we can take the potions. We have armored bracers, which we're probably going to use on at least one character. They're good for mages. So those are down. We've got these over here to loot, which we're just going to take the potions from. We're probably already lightweight. No, medium. Okay. So we could probably do with just taking some extra stuff staying in medium. Because we're about to lose several of our party characters, which means we're going to lose some of the weight that we can carry. You go ahead and load that on there. Because you can. And let's see. We've got you to loot. And then we'll talk to the person. How you doing, Frost Giant? 18 to 12, 25 for 25. Not interested in either of those. But, we'll go ahead and take them anyway. Yonk. How you do? Oh, lordy. This is going to be a longer episode. Okay, as Jamadi catches her breath, she looks over the trash banquet hall, not bouquet hall, and salutes the survivors. Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger, and that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. Alania and Tartukio, to be precise. I'm especially grateful to them for their courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion, but this attack means that we have even less time than I thought. Somebody already knows our plans and is acting against us. Lady Eldori, please know I know who arranged his attack. The vile king of Pitax. Erovetti, what's more, I know who among us works for them. After a dramatic pause. You think I wouldn't recognize Erovetti's seal? That's why she wasn't killed. She takes the ring. Take the ring from your party. You mean this ring? The one you gave me? Yes, such a gambit would be typical of Erovetti henchmen, and yet it still seems suspicious. He's excited at that check. There's definitely a spy among us, but who? Tartukio or Alania? All I have is one word against another. They're both suspicious. I bet my life the spy's anyone but Alania. I saw how she dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with her through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand. Let's see. Do we want to go chaotic neutral or lawful neutral? Chaotic neutral gives us the dwarf, I think, and lawful neutral gives us the giant shield-bearing character. Don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, Alania showed her true colors. She forced her way into the armory and to rob it. We were in the middle of battle and needed weapons. There was no time to run and ask permission. Yay! Considering the circumstances, that was more than reasonable. Is it not insane to be faced with death and stop to question whether you may be breaking the law or rule? She acted wisely. There's a difference between taking initiative in battle and blatant arrogation. Oh, whoa. I think it means being blatantly arrogant, not blatant arrogation. How can one who disregards authority be a leader herself? What about the trick she pulled right before we came in here? She knew very well that you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, she dallied as long as she could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handled things just fine. I think this was, you helped Valerie save people. Okay, yeah. That's from a past choice. That's how you know it's a past choice. Alania was obviously hoping to show up too late to find you already dead. People were dying in front of me. How could I just walk by? But the wounded could still help Kirsten defend the mansion. This might get us a different character, because we've already got the barbarian and the dwarf. I think we want to do neutral good, because I would rather have Lindsay with us. Yeah, neutral good. Succeed. Really, Tartukio, you're seriously trying to blame Alania for saving people from a fire. May Shaylin spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but Alania behaved decently as a true leader. True leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant. So that gets us, Yathel is not, or Jathel, or whatever her name is, she's not gonna help us now. In case you're wondering what the choices mean, I would rather have her, but at the same time, I like having our little tiny person. Enough squabbling. I'm not sure which of you I can trust, however, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. One will be headed by Tartukio, and the other by Alania. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands. Valerie bows her head respectfully to the Sword Lord. Most of those who were set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition. I'm sad to lose such talent to warrior, but you're right. They have a greater need of you right now. Okay, so Valerie is joining us. If Tartukio allows, she's going to join his team. But I don't appreciate your willfulness. Okay. Seem too chaotic and not credible to Valerie. Yeah, whatever. And I like Alania. That wisdom lies in minding orders, laws, and rules in the face of oblivion, knowing not whether you'll be alive tomorrow. I'll go with her team. Alania is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing, so she considered the people we saved to be a problem. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak, just like Tartukio is evil anyway. So Tartukio is going to take credit for himself and be done with it. Shaylin, spare me from such allies. Alania, I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill. I don't even need to think. Alania, I'm coming with you. As far as you, Purple Toad, just wait till we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees. So the barbarian is the opposition to Tartukio. The dwarf paladin is the opposition to our shield bearer, and the scythe lady is the opposition to our little mini pipsqueak bard there. So yay, we gained 125 experience from that. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events. Great. My estimations, you have no more than 3 months. Okay. Oh, I managed to keep this very secret from them so far, but by my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless. And now farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal in your path, and you overcame. There is a time limit. I'm just putting you out there right now. There is a time limit in this game. So we succeeded at rescuing every first step onto the road to glory. So we get to proceed to a trading post, if that ever closes. Thank you. Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, Stolen Lands, heroes are on the way. And I think you'll see that there's a guy with a round shield and like all the little cinematic things. I think that's one of the default heroes you're supposed to choose, but I'm not going to choose that because I want my mage. My mage makes things so much easier for me. So if you guys enjoyed this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time on Pathfinder. Bye.